Hello again, welcome back to Scott and Wanda's World. Coffee time. And I thought I'd do something a little bit different today. Obviously you see portions of our shed, our beer shed. And you see over this side, or you see that side, or if Wanda's in it, you see both sides. But obviously I've got a cam wall over there, behind you. The glasses that you saw the other week, but a lot of the stuff you haven't seen is the stuff that's up above. So I'm going to share with you today our little beer shed. It's only, I think it's was it 8x4, 7x5, something like that. It's only a tiny little shed. It's not a big, massive one. It suits our needs perfectly. We've got a huge garden. But this shed came about, we went to, there's a place in Pompey, it's a national chain, Brew House and Kitchen. And they've got some little sheds outside. We went down there one summer, I think it was 2019. Wonderful. Cat just fell off Wanda's cam wall, you'll see Wanda's cam wall over there. Yeah, we went and had a beer in the Brew House and Kitchen. I'll show, if I can find it and I'll remember, I'll put a picture of that in there. And Wanda fell in love with the whole concept of a little beer shed, so we went and bought one. I think it was like 450 quid. We just started the channel at the time, and it sort of took on a little. When you look how bare it is, and I'll show you a picture of how bare it was when it first arrived, and what it's actually become, and given it its character. And it is a little character. It's its own character on the channel. We love it. I say, up on the ceiling is a load of stuff that means a lot to me and Wanda. Some of it's a bit, how shall we say, weather worn these days. Obviously, it's out here in all weathers. Some of it's faded a little bit, but yeah, I thought I'd show you around. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you had a good week, and me and Wanda see you soon. Enjoy your coffee. So, I think in our first video we did in the shed, which was, I think it was Pogo from Wild Beer Company. Let's not get to the goings on at Wild Beer. We'll leave that for another day, I think. Wanda called it this a little bit of heaven. So she had this made. So our shed is called Our Little Bit of Heaven. Established in 2019. As I said to you, it needs a bit of love and care this summer outside, because it's looking a bit. Blue's not so bad. It's called Forget Me Not Blue. If you're interested, it's probably not. It's obviously double opening door. Put hooks on to stop it closing. There's my ring light. There's my tripod that I use. But inside the actual thing, so I'll show you around the bottom half first, and then we'll get up to the interesting stuff that's at the top. So as you can see, it's not massive. Not made of money. But it serves its purpose. Floor needs a bit of love and care as well in the summer. So we've got my cam wall. That's changed a bit. I did a video on the cam wall last year, I think. And it's changed a little bit of the beers that are on there. So some Arbor, some Daya, Steady Rolling Man, absolutely great beer. Roaster Coaster, Roll With It, which was with Wild Beer, and I don't know if Robbie Knox is doing anything anymore with his brewery side. Brew York beers for the wrestling. I've always loved wrestling. Odds and Sods over the years. One of the first beers we ever did, I think. Let's move my tripod out of the way without getting in the way very quickly. Couple of bits and pieces that I think were from a Beer 52 box, so they'll probably have to go over time. Sputnik, Top Rope Brewing, A bit disappointed in Top Rope Brewing, the way they dealt with a complaint, but we won't go there. Old style Brewdog cans, Stoutzilla, Lebkuchen Stout from Elusive Brewing. Actually, Elusive Brewing now have their own place in the shed with cans, so they're all new from last year. Got some bits and pieces down the bottom. I poke my fingers into mince pies, very kindly sent to us by Beery Beast in the East. Another couple of Elusive Brewings, another one there. Northern Monk feature quite heavily. Don't know why. Get rid of them really, so I'll update it a little bit. Load of staggeringly good stuff. Don't know why I've got a Tiny Rebel. That's when Tiny Rebel were half decent, and now they've just gone to shit. Some decent beers there. Allen, Comfort Settings, and of course Putty. And then we go on to more staggeringly good stuff. You got my Mr. Beast burger thing. More staggeringly good beers. Just odds and sods down there really. Hamilton Brewery, absolutely fantastic brewery. Some early stuff from South Sea Brewing actually. A couple of Neon Raptor bits and bobs. I'd like to try and get that again if I can, the Eclipse, if that ever comes out. And then you've got the back wall. So the back wall's got all sorts going on really. You've got the Mr. Beast bag, beers this way. Got my Punk IPA sign. Wanda got me that early on when I used to really like Punk IPA. It's obviously it's not the beer it used to be. We've got this. I can't remember where I've borrowed that from. I'll take it back at some point. Some very kind letters that we've had from people that sent stuff to the channel. I think that one's from, that's from Marcus, Little Bear Barbecue and Food. So go give him some love on Instagram. Andrew, out in Beery Beast in the East. Valentine's box that Wanda sent while she was actually in hospital with Leah at the time. I think that was from Beer Hawk, it says on there, doesn't it? Some odds and sods on there. There's a brew sheet. I think you'll be able to see that from the Velociraptor. These two beers over here. Where are they? I've got them. Oh, these two beers. That was the brew sheet. Then you got the what are they called? Beer mats. Stormtrooper. Lovely guy on Instagram. I don't know if he's still about actually. His name was Kevin, Beer Monkey. Old channel, rebranded several times. The Hidden Tap, which is in Botley Brewery. It's not an effing shed, it's a bar. Below that, when you order stuff from Northern Monk, you get a nice sort of handwritten message. D-Bad, which was left by the lovely John Rochford when he was down. Corona Bar, established in lockdown. Got some absolute classic beers. This was called Sunset Binary Sunset from Fallen Acorn. Obviously, you've got the Imperial Bueno Shake from Unbarred and Stoutzilla. Got the May the Force be with you sign on air, although it's never timed on, and some little pins. I think the lovely David Wilson pinched those from Brew London for Wanda. In here, I don't know if it's in there actually, it might be down here. So Warrior Fest, you get doubloons to pay for your beer, so you don't use actual cash. Which are pretty cool. Yeah, got my beer shed or beer garden. Couple of bottle openers. My Brighton Marathon. So I don't think I've ever told people to run a marathon. Good day at Brew London. Phil Smith, Wanda, David Wilson, myself and the big man. Magic Rock can't think where that came from, actually. That might have been from the Beer Musketeer. Jason might have given me that. And there's some stickers around that, sent by the lovely Josh Edwards, who lives up that way. Again, some memories from Brew London. Sif Face, which is one of Wanda's favourite beers ever, from Fallen Acorn. Absolutely, go and watch the video that we did on that, because slightly inebriated, shall we say. Again, the Beer Musketeer, Beer and Burger, Staringly Good, Real Ale Festival, Overtone, Stormtrooper. The wine is calling, and I must go. Wanda's side. So this is Wanda's side of the shed, obviously. Remember, as far as anyone knows, we're a nice, normal family. Wanda's love of pirates and a flag. Then you got keep calm and drink wine. Just to drink that much wine, actually. There's a Jack Sparrow. A shipyard. I can't think where that come from either, to be fair. Keep out pirates. That was, we had a countdown to the wedding when we got married last year. How to barbecue. Then you got my glasses that she made me bring out here. I brought them out in a huff. So, yeah. That's the one that just fell on the floor. Can opener, bottle opener. Sorry, bottle opener. This is Wanda's little can. This is Wanda's little can oil. One of her absolute favourites, Crunch. But I think this is her ultimate favourite beer. Super Santa from Amundsen. Chocolate, no, because it's got Sif Face there as well. Wanda, which one would you pick? What have we got up here? Proper job. Always remember, you're braver than you believe, stronger than you think, more beautiful than you imagine. Interesting. Up here, you've got Woody and Mickey Mouse. This is our happy place. Some of it's a bit weather worn, sadly. That was on my mum's little thing where she was buried. I retrieved it. And then up above, you've got, I'll kneel down for some of this. So, sadly, no more. A huge fan of Pearl Jam, and this group played a huge part in my and Wanda's story, really. So, a tribute group to Pearl Jam called Pearl Jam Mum. Lovely Santi, Matt, Tim, Andy, and I've missed someone. I do apologise. Yeah, absolutely cracking bunch of lads, and yeah, we got engaged. So they recreated. Pearl Jam did a gig in 1992 at the Borderline, and yeah, they recreated the whole gig, and we went there. It was fantastic. So these are some of the memories from stuff that me and Wanda have been to over the years. Those tickets, although you can't see them anymore, they were actual tickets to go and see the actual Pearl Jam at the O2, but they faded away now. This was so this gig here, Borderline. This was the set that Pearl Jam played. So some fantastic songs. They were great. Tim's just put another band together. Actually, they played at our wedding. This was when we went to a Brewdog tasting. So you got a Brewdog tasting sheet. There's a siren sticker there. What have we got here? What's this one? Oh, that's when we went to Bristol. So you had the Matthew of Bristol. Wanda thought it was a pirate ship. She absolutely loved it. She did. Thought it was fantastic. I don't know. Oh, HMS Warrior. She picked that up at Warrior Fest. So it tells you all about bits and pieces. Brewer House and Kitchen drinks list. She's borrowed that, obviously. Powder Monkey. We went to Powder Monkey. So there's over in Gosport. A little thing there. Beauty and the Beast. Took her to see Beauty and the Beast, the musical. The proper Disney musical in Bristol, where you could get a can of Punk IPA, 330ml for the very reasonable price of £6.20 each. I thought, I don't know how to make a profit. What the fuck was that? Warrior Fest 2022. I think there's one on here actually. So this was the menu and what the beer menu of what was on at Warrior Fest. Some absolutely cracking beers. Met the lovely Dave Rowie from Craft Beer Basic. A very funny channel, so if you don't support Dave, go and give him some love. Always good fun, although he doesn't like Star Wars, so he's a bit of a dickhead. Yeah, tickets include entry to the event, branded Oktoberfest glass. Oh, this is the October. Oh, that's the Oktoberfest. Well, you've got Oktoberfest. Your first drink, all live entertainment. I think the Oktoberfest glass, one of them is down here somewhere. Oh yeah, it's down there, but you can't see it. So you get back up here, we've got Warehouse Fest, which was the first thing we went to really after lockdown pulled out, stopped last year. Actually on my birthday, it was absolutely brilliant. Oh no, the year before, 2 years ago now. Tokens, they were for Warehouse Fest's tokens, so you're paid by tokens. Again, you get these little coin purses. Some more beer mats. And you've got Pearl Jam again at the Face Bar in Reading. And that was their set list, so they're looking a little bit faded these days. Can't think what was at the Mayflower. We have 2 tickets at the Mayflower. One was to go and see Queen's We Will Rock You, and I took the kids to see what did I take them to see? Oh, the Green Day American Idiot Tour, which is fantastic. So Lion King tickets, Wanda and Chantel love Lion King. Disneyland. Let's sit down on this. And this is the most important of memorabilia in our shed. So Pearl Jam, which was on the 23rd of March 2019 at the garage in Islington, and that's the concert gig. It was their biggest gig they ever played. So I think there's 600-700 people there, and at that gig I got up a stage and asked wanted to marry me like a lunatic. So yeah, that's the set list. They were supported by the Foo Fighters, who were very good as well. But yeah, absolutely brilliant. There's a video on the channel of me proposing to Wanda. Then we went to see Fleetwood Mac at Wembley Stadium, which was also fantastic. Well, it could be anybody that far away. Sad to see that Christine McVie died very recently, to be fair. What we got up here? So welcome. So when they opened up the Fallen Acorn from COVID, these were the measures that were in place. Seems like a world away now, doesn't it? I don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. This is when we went to Camden Brewery. So a lot of it's a bit mouldy and careworn these days, sadly. Some more bits and pieces there. Beer My Valentine. That's where Spice and Easy sent us the Reaper. Almost killed me. Good channel, Spice and Easy. Go and give them some love. We went to see again Pearl Jam, and they did 2 concerts in one day, an unplugged set and a full set. So that was in Putney. That was a great day as well. It's the room we stayed in. What we got up here? Took Wanda to see NXT, so the subsidiary arm of WWE in Cardiff. That was good. Went to the that's when Tiny Rebel were okay. Actually had a fantastic burger there. So you can't see that anymore, unfortunately. And then up here, finally up here, you've got another Pearl Jam set. We saw them loads, to be fair. Absolutely, probably stalking them, to be fair. And then you've got ginger. So anybody who doesn't know, ginger, wild hearts have been a huge part of my life as well. Since I was 15, 16 years old. Ginger Wild Heart, one of the most prolific songwriters in the world that probably people have never heard of. All the troop together. That's my son, unfortunately. I mean, he's 16 in April, sadly. Don't see him. I'm not going to go into why. Disneyland. Saw Bastille as well in Brighton. Trying to move me head around. I saw Bastille in Brighton. They were really, really good. Disneyland. What were they, the passes, the tickets? You had to get passes every day. That's when we saw the Wild Hearts in Brighton. Absolutely fantastic, the Wild Hearts. Just a shame that they can never stay together. Neon Raptor ticket. I don't know what that. Oh, the Gosport Ferry. Yeah, we've had many a drunken night on the Gosport Ferry, beyond wonder. That is the crazy golf card for when John Rochford was here. He cheated. That's when Wild Hearts, Terrorvision and Reef were playing all together at the Guildhall. That was a fantastic gig as well. And then you got Ginger Wild Heart again. Got a few tattoos. And then we got some lights. The lights are a bit manky these. They don't really use the lights, to be fair. A camping light up there. These little bottle lights. They weren't cheap actually. So yeah, that's our shit. Oh, and finally I'll show you this. One of my favourite things that I've got. So this is a speaker. It's a Darth Vader speaker. I'll turn it around so you can see him. So Bluetooth speaker, but with one of the coolest things you'll ever see in your life. I just love that. And then when you turn it off, it should turn off. Off. Hang on. No, on. Yeah, I'll make myself a little divvy now. On. Should turn off. There you go. Took long enough, didn't it? It was worth the wait though, I think you'll find. So that's our shed. Oh, we've got some stuff down here, hang on. A couple of growlers. It's definitely a good one. Oh, a big old growler. There's a Brewdog one there. No, for people when they say I hate Brewdog, I just want them to make decent beer. I wanted to say that. From the Beer Musketeer, our local bottle shop, off-licence beer emporium. And some odds and sods. Right down the bottom. I just need to clean out. So that's my beer shed and Wanda's beer shed. Oh, we've got some notes here. So the videos like the top 10s, so I can't memorise all that, so I've got notes and bits and pieces that I've printed off and used for when I'm done. So yeah, that's our shed. So it's nothing fantastic, it's nothing massive, but it means a lot to us, and I thought I'd just show you around it. So yeah, hope you have a good day. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't, give it a thumbs down. And me and the lovely Wanda, we'll see you very soon. Have a good week.
Some steal, some cheat, and some lie. Well, me, I just sit and write these stupid lines, and I don't understand how you think, and I don't understand how it don't drive you to drink. still try to dance. And it's 3 times I've been crying, and it's too bad I'm trying, 'cause I'm a one-beer wonder again. It was chilly, and it was dark, and it was cold. It got so damn frigid, I couldn't feel